Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert, that's me. This video contains things that I encounter throughout the day. If for some reason I complete a task and you would like to see the details, you can click on the link in the description area below. This video also contains tips and tricks that I learned throughout the years. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. Thank you very much for watching. Day after Christmas, 2:09 in the afternoon. Not bad. Probably about 50 degrees out here. I'm supposed to be leaving town about now. Don't have the car loaded up. Don't have it cleaned out. Not ready to go. Not going to happen today. But if I get some stuff done this afternoon, which I think I can, probably be getting out of here early in the morning. Probably like 4:30. Headed into Pennsylvania toward New York. So I'm going to take care of a couple things. First thing, Lil Red's got an ABS issue, I think. I'm going to scan it, drive it, scan it again, replace the ABS module, see if it takes care of it. She don't have a light because the light bulb doesn't work. But she says a lot of times when she hits the brake a little hard, she can feel the pulsating in her brake pedal. So let's check that out and keep it moving. Usually your ABS code's clear when you cut the car off. Volvo system tester, that's the partner right here. You see when I turn the ignition to run and the lights come on, I get a tracks light, but I don't get an ABS light. The ABS light there is out. I don't see a tracks light either. Oh, ABS light there, the tracks light there. The tracks light came on, but the ABS light works. I wonder what it is down here that's not working. Thought the ABS light was out. Oh, that's the service light, doesn't work. Well, let's start the car and scan it. Maybe she's just hitting a bump and activating that thing. Hitting a bump and braking at the same time, at the same location all the time. Pretty sure I changed this ABS sensor in the past. It says it has no ABS code, so let me go ahead and ride it around the block, see if anything appears. Didn't notice any ABS issues, but man, the front suspension sounds horrible. Sounds like a strut's blown out on this thing. But I'm not going to deal with that now. I'm going to get this car out of my way and swap over the wheels on Panther. Start cleaning that out. And after that, I'm going to go for my walk. I'm going to scan it anyway. But the steering wheel is noisy, but listen to this strut situation up front. It's either the strut, spring seat's torn out finally, or something else is torn up in this front strut. I'm about to hit this little speed bump here. Yeah, it sounds horrible. Also, when I back into the driveway, it sounds pretty rough. So, back into this driveway here. Do-do-do-do. I'll go ahead and pull this wheel off real quick and see what that noise is. I didn't hit the driveway hard enough to make the noise this time, but let's take a peek. Feels a little rough at idle. I can feel vibration in the steering wheel, so it's got an engine mount probably blown out as well. I keep meaning to scan it after my short drive, so let me scan it after my short drive. No codes at all. I reset the service light even though the light bulb's out. This thing is past due an oil change. I read engine codes, no engine codes. I read ABS codes, no ABS codes. The car's got a clean bill of health. So let's see I can see what's going on with this suspension up here. Noisy as crap. Yep, I would say that's it. Finally tore out those IPD spring seats. Tear it out on both sides or just one? Look like just that. One side. This side still looks okay. Yeah, I'd say this spring seat is totally torn out on this car. So I got one in there, but I don't have time to do it today. I had to do it when I get back. Do it probably Saturday or Sunday next week. I might have time to do it today. We'll see. I probably should just do a bumper to bumper annual inspection. Her firewall mount's bad. I can feel that in the car. That thing's blown out. Spring seat's blown out. She's got a screw missing from her harness there. Her coolant reservoir is bad, cracking. I need to put her turbo heat shield back on there. She's losing oil, burning it. So I need to rebuild the cylinder head on this thing. Her hood latch is a little high. When I close the hood, this side of the hood doesn't go down as far. What else she got going on here? She's got a fog light that's busted there. And her dash is creaking. Need to do something about that. I think that's about it. So I'm gonna try to make sure I got everything prepared to do that next weekend. Tires are new. Like I said, no codes or nothing, so she's good to go on that stuff. 99 V70R. Man, look at those new lights Byron put on there for Christmas. That hood needs some love. Man, that thing's got some road rash. I'm about to put the corner lights on it. But that's looking pretty good. I don't know if that's ABM or what. Little road weary. It's got some kind of sealant in that plug. That tab broke. That tab looks stressed. But looks like that one holds in. Main top clip is there. This one here is a little more road weary. Got a couple chips across the top. A screw holding it in there because that thing is messed up, but I'm pretty sure they work. Let me go ahead and get them installed. AEM. Or is that ABM? Maybe it's ABM. Let's get these off, get those on. That one's okay. This one here looks like it's chipped, ready to fall off. And I need to get a wiper on here. For some reason, we thought this silver grill was a V70 grill, or S70 grill, but it looks like an 850 grill. So we're gonna hit this one with some paint and put that one on there. You guys like this better? Or does that mesh grill look better? Probably take and put that R on there and maybe that Volvo slash. If anybody wants a busted light, let me know. It's got this corner busted and it's got both tabs busted off of there. But it does have that piece, so you could drive a screw through it maybe. And it does have that piece. Next up, I want to put the snow tires on Panther. Just in case while I'm out east, I have to pass through some snowy area. Now, I also think I left a tool under this car. Dang it, that's wet. Let me get something to lay on. See if that tool's under there. And yes, there it is, folks. Man, that mount is bad. I didn't realize that. And one of the bolts on that mount is out. Maybe I took that out when I cleaned off the water pump area. Let me put some light on this thing. Hey, there's a tensioner sitting there. So, I still got to finish cleaning that up. But let me get this tool off of here. I need that tool. I didn't notice this till just now. Somebody over-tightened that valve stem cap on that tire and broke the end of it out. So the valve is exposed. Anyway, let me get over here, move Panther where it needs to be, and swap these wheels real quick. For a minute there, I lost my tool and my phone. Alright, so I'm going to break all these lug nuts loose. Then I'm going to get the speed tool to spin these lugs off when I jack the car up, swap the wheels over, put them back on, drop the car. So let me go get all 4 of these snow tires. I'm not 100% sure they fit on those 302s, but I assume they do. Let me go grab them. Anytime you mount tires and wheels on a car, you need to check to see if the tires are directional. And these are. If you look right there, it says rotation that way. So this tire is going to have to go on the passenger side as well as the last one. Now it's either these tires or these wheels are way out of balance, because that's a lot of weight to have on these wheels. So I'm assuming it's going to be the tires. Then if you look, there's a tread pattern on this tire that looks like it's going that way. If it was this way, it looked like it would be coming at you. So we're going to go ahead and put this on the passenger side, and hopefully I got 2 for the driver's side, because both of the first 2 were passenger side ones. Seems like this inner joint and here is the one that's worn, because I could hold the rotor still and I could take this shaft and feel a slack in it. I don't think it's the one out here by the tire. I think it's this one in here that's worn out. So it's not slung its grease. As long as I take it easy, it should be okay. I'm gonna keep rolling. This is the one I bought brand new a couple years ago, and the boots are already cracking on the thing. Sad situation. So I'm gonna replace those soon. I should take the time to do it now, but I'm not. And when I put these wheels on here, they don't come nowhere close to hitting this bracket. I can see right through there pretty easy. I'll try to show you that. But when you put 302s on it, you move these out from, let's say, here to here, and some wheels try to hit the back of these brackets back here. But I'm pretty clear. Let's see if I can film it. When I look through there, it looks like I have about a 1/2 inch clearance from those wheels to those brackets. So we're good to go. Gotta find me some caps to put on here. Evidently, these didn't come with caps. I think I got 3 missing. I have about an hour before I knock it off here. I clean this car out and then start packing it up. And I got to get some items packed up and shipped to a guy in North Carolina. He purchased a couple door latches, a blend door motor, and a power steering pump assembly, but I haven't found a power steering pump assembly yet. So I'm probably going to send him his latches and send him that power steering pump assembly when I find it. On the 850, their problem with the door latches is this bar right here. Goes from here to there. The grommet rots out and the bar falls out, and then you can't open the door from the inside, only from the outside. Other than that, these latches are pretty solid. Occasionally, the micro switch inside this plunger goes bad. That's where all these wires are going. And the micro switch goes bad. It'll make the car think the door is not latched all the way closed, and then you'll set the alarm, or it won't lock with the other doors. Sometimes it'll close and lock, and it'll indicate that it's closed and locked, and then the micro switch is just on the edge and it might pop open, set off the alarm. That's what's going on Queen Bee. So occasionally I could be in the car with the door closed and I'll see the door open light as if the door's open. I think there's 3 micro switches in each one of these latches, and any one of those micro switches going bad can cause you malfunctions, especially with your alarm going off, draining your battery while you're gone, stuff like that. So anyway, I went on ahead and unlatched these. These will change the size of my shipping container. I could probably send 2 latches in a medium flat rate box without that on there. So as I travel throughout my day, I'm grabbing things, putting things away, throwing things in the car, I'm not that organized throughout the day. So car ends up getting trashed, especially when nobody's riding with me like Diane. And then these things build up. Tools are down there, parts are down there, and when it's time to go, I go through the car from front to back. I take out all the things I don't need on my next trip. I reorganize things, pack things up, start off with a clean car. I'll come back home, it'll look like this again 3-4 days later. Unfortunately, this time I ate in the car and I spilled some syrup down here in the floor. So I need to clean that up. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.